Well, good evening. This is day 2 of the 7 myths that you need to know about your money. Because not everything that you hear is true. A lot of times, different things happens. Your parents will tell you one thing, and it's what they've heard when they were growing up, and so it just gets passed on and passed on. Yesterday I did one about does happiness, can you buy happiness? So if you missed that, you can go back and look at the video from yesterday. Today we're going to talk about I do not need a budget. So, how many of you have a budget? I do now. It took me a while to figure out how to get it all set up, what I'm doing. Sometimes I get bogged down into the details of a budget. But a lot of times people think that they don't need a budget because now with the technology, you have your bank on your phone and all you got to do is pull it up and go, okay, this is there, yes, okay, I got this much money, and you go on your merry way. Well, just because you know how much money is in your account does not mean that you are spending everything in the correct spot that it needs to be in. So, did you know how much money that you're going to be spending in gas? Of course, your budget from last month to this month is going to be different because the gas prices have gone up. Your budget on food. How much money do you budget to go out to eat? How much are you budgeting for groceries? How do you know that you're keeping up with where your money is going? Because if you don't know where it's going, then you have no clue what is sitting out there. And so overspending is very easy to do. We all do it. And you need to keep track of where your money is going. Now with technology, like I said, with your bank, it's at your fingertips. Guess what? Most banks have a budget on their site, either through their website or through their app. And you can actually keep track with it that way. You can actually set up your own spending budget on that. And it's quick and it's easy and you don't have to worry a whole lot about getting bogged down into the details. I know that is my biggest issue because if I go to Walmart, I can buy anything from groceries to personal items to cleaning items, and sometimes I want to get bogged down thinking I have to separate all that, and really you don't. You don't have to worry about getting so bogged down with all the items that you're buying. Keep track of what you do spend, how much of it is actually groceries, how much of it is actually for personal items. That way you know how much you're actually spending on food. And again, with prices varying right now from month to month, you're going to have to look at what you spent last month compared to this month, and then when you're setting up your budget for the next month, you need to kind of keep an eye out on, are prices continue going up? Have they leveled out? Where do I need to cut back on? Do I need to cut back on eating out and eat at home more? Do I need to go to the movies? Cut back on the entertainment, live stream, spending money on the movies. I mean, budgeting, especially now with prices and inflation going up so high, you really need to keep track of that. And I have a webinar that's coming up next week. I don't have all the details. I'm finalizing all that. And we're really going to be talking more about how much you really know about money and how it all works. And the more you understand, the more you'll be able to figure out the budgeting part of it is good. Because if you're spending more than what you're bringing in, one or two things is going to have to happen. You're going to either have to increase your income or you're going to have to cut back. And most people only have one job. But if you're not making enough money because you're spending more of it, then you might have to look at finding a second job, maybe finding a side hustle, selling some items. You do what you have to do to take care of yourself and your family, and enough of it to be saved. And so why do you need a budget? One, you need to know exactly where your money is going. Because if you don't know where it's going, then you're lost on how you're going to save. Because if you've got dreams of a dream vacation, how much of that dream vacation are you saving for? Would you rather do without now so you can take that dream vacation? Do you want to do without now and purchase the car that you're wanting? All that takes effect on keeping track of your money. Now I'm putting in the comments if you want to download the document that has all 7 myths on there that I'll be talking about over the next several days. Feel free to download. If you have any questions on what we're discussing, just go ahead and message me. We can sit down, we can talk, and go from there. But again, really keep track of where your money is going, and if you need help getting started, just let me know. And so I've entered the website so you can make that download. And again, thank you for joining me, and I appreciate it, and I will be here again tomorrow for day 3 on the 3rd 7 myths you need to know about money, because you have to master your money, your finances. And I'll see you then.